When I was little, I used to go to the library and I'd pick up a couple of books each week and I would read them. And then I discovered movies and television, and I would watch TV and watch movies, and my English teacher would say, "Have you read Treasure Island, Victor?" And I would say, "Is it out in the movie?" And I watch the movie and get credit. But as far as manga's concerned, I just don't have time. And you know what else? I'll tell you another thing. A lot of times, that's right. A lot of times the manga and the anime are different. So what a big waste of time to prepare with the manga and find out that the anime is nothing like it. So that's another reason that I wouldn't do that. I don't actually watch the Japanese usually at all. There are 2 shows in my life that I have seen some of before, that I've seen some of the Japanese before I recorded. You want to guess what they are? Ouran High School. And Fullmetal. Those are the only 2. I've done over 100 series now. And those, Fullmetal Alchemist and Ouran High School, are the only 2 that I ever saw any of the original Japanese beforehand. And you know what? It's kind of good, because our goal is not to imitate the Japanese. You know, I mean, it wouldn't take much to go in and, do exactly what they do and try to imitate them as much as possible. Our goal is to create characters that are believable, that you enjoy. You know, it's like with Tamaki. This reminds me of something that I've been really worried about. The guy that played Tamaki in Japanese, to me, doesn't sound like he's in high school. He just doesn't. And the truth is, he's not. He's 20, 21. He's like 20, 21, 22 years old. But he's still much younger than I am. So when he would get into his romantic Tamaki, and his voice drop low and sexy. Well, when I would let my voice drop down there to do that, I sounded much more mature than he did. And Tamaki's supposed to be in high school. So we had to kind of balance out, you know. You try to weigh what's the most important thing, you know. Is it more important to create this soft tone, this very sexy tone, or is it more important to sound like you're really the character, that you're in high school and that you started this host club, blah blah blah. So the goal was not to match his tone or his performance, but it was to play the character as good and honestly and authentically as possible. So I don't, at least for me, I don't watch a lot of the Japanese beforehand to get any kind of direction at all. I'll watch it as I'm recording it, and the director, of course, who has watched it all, has their own vision of what they want the show to be like and how they want the characters portrayed. So it's kind of a collaboration between the actor and the director. Yes? See, you just walked in, you already get to answer a question. That's perfect. Go ahead.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi there.
I do a lot of drama and action, and for me growing up, the reason I liked it was because I thought it was like explaining a game. What was it that made you into voiceover acting and drama and music and everything else?
Thank you for asking. What was your name again?
Gemma.
Gemma? Oh, that's pretty. Well, Gemma, I've been acting since I was very young. Younger than you. And that was a long time ago. But I never planned to be a voice actor. I get a lot of emails like, when did you decide you wanted to be a voice actor? Never. Because I never really even thought about voice acting. I just wanted to be an actor. I just wanted to perform. I just wanted to play different characters. And I did it in school plays and community theater and church programs and any place I could get the opportunity to do it. Yeah, I mean, because that's what I love doing. So when I met a guy 212 years ago in Houston who said, hey, you've got a lot of experience in acting, don't you? And I was like, and he said, you ought to go and audition for this place. They're dubbing Japanese cartoons, and they need actors. He didn't even say voice actors. He said, they need actors. I was like, really? In Houston? They're doing that here? I mean, it sounds like something that would be like, you know, I don't know, in LA or, you know. And so I went and auditioned. Are you getting a phone call? Oh, really? Your mom's from Puerto Rico? Answer it! Hurry. What's your name again?
Stacy.
Hello, Stacy. So please leave a message, she'll call you back. You may want this. Mom, I was saying something. What was it? Oh yeah. I had never even, I didn't even know they did anything like that in Houston, and I never really thought about doing it. But I went and auditioned, and I got cast. And the first show that I did was Street Fighter 2. Oh. I played Vega. And then the next show came along and I got cast again. Woohoo! Who knew, right? And then the next show came along and I got cast again. And then I started going, I had done about 20 or 30 shows, and then I got invited to an anime convention. I'm like, wow, they have conventions for this stuff? and I went to the convention and I met some people that worked for Funimation in Dallas. And they said, hey, you want to come up and play this real sweet, nice character named Broly? Yeah. So I went up and did Dragon Ball Z for Funimation, and then started working at Funimation. Yu Yu Hakusho, Kitty Grey, Case Closed, Spiral, and then Full Metal. And then I met people at some conventions that were from Los Angeles. And I started going out to Los Angeles, and I started working on shows like Mare and Bleach, and Haruhi Suzumiya, and Rosa Maiden, and lots of different shows, and video games in Los Angeles. But the point is, Gemma, I never even planned to be a voice actor.
No, not even voice actor, just acting.
Oh, well, ever since I was very, very young, I've always loved performing and doing that kind of stuff. So this is, I consider my career that I'm doing right now, I consider it a gift from God. I'm very, very grateful that I've been given the opportunity to do something that I love to do. Yes, sir. You're very welcome. Hey, man.
Who's been your personal favorite character? Like,